All right, guys, we are almost live here. Give me like another 5 minutes and we'll go live here. We got the stream started already. Hopefully it's not too loud. I'm not overdriven for you guys, but we should be pretty good to go. I'll show you my face. I'll remove this little doodad here. All right, guys, we'll be live in just a minute here, so hang tight. Let me pull up the news, and you guys can just enjoy this music and try not to fall asleep. Freeze. All right, guys, we'll be back in just a second. All right, guys, enjoy the music. Check 1 2. All right, we'll be live here, and just give us a minute here to get set up. We're ready to go just about right about now. So we're gonna hit it here in just 1 second. All right, here we go, guys.
Welcome to the Mickey Updates podcast, starring Ed, Rob, Chris, and Travis. You've arrived at your destination for the latest happenings in Orlando news and reviews. There's much to learn about this beautiful global city, and there are 4 guys willing to explain their expertise to give you this knowledge from the world-famous Walt Disney World to the wonderful SeaWorld. The Mickey Updates podcast has your dose of the latest goings-on in the Central Florida region. Now let's welcome the 4 guys featured on this podcast, Ed, Chris, Travis, and Rob.
All righty. Welcome to this week's episode of Mickey Updates, the podcast. We are here live for you on YouTube and recording for iTunes and all the other various places that we are on at the moment. So that is a lot of fun. So we are here for you. We got lots of stuff to talk about this week. There is some major announcements this week, or what I would consider major announcements coming out this week from Universal and stuff like that. So lots of stuff to talk about. We did some fun stuff this week at Kings Orlando. Yes, we went to Kings Orlando this week, and you can see the sound effects are back. I brought the sound effects back. I resurrected the sound effects. But we had some fun at Kings Orlando, our Kings Bowl Orlando this week, and we're going to talk about that. Some awesome stuff going on there. And we have all kinds of other things to talk about this week. Lots of good stuff that we got to see recently. So it should be an excellent show. But before we get started, we want to thank our sponsor real fast. We want to thank MapleLeafTickets.com. MapleLeafTickets.com has been providing discount Orlando area attraction tickets for more than 30 years. Make sure you check them out at MapleLeafTickets.com or call 1-800-841-2837. That's 1-800-841-2837 and save some big bucks on those tickets at MapleLeafTickets.com. And they just went through a site redo, so they are looking spiffy. So definitely check out MapleLeafTickets.com. We also want you to check out couponorlando.com. Yes, couponorlando.com. I built up suspense with the sound effects. But couponorlando.com, yes, check out couponorlando.com. We have all the deals for you on Coupon Orlando, and we're making it better. Actually, we were working on that before I did this show. We're working on some new ways to make it better for you. So we got some cool things in the works. So it should be interesting. But definitely check out couponorlando.com for all your coupon needs. And when I say coupons, I'm talking about Orlando coupons. So for things like eating, things to do, attractions, all kinds of stuff. We've got coupons on there from a massage to, to a day at mini golf or something. We have coupons on there for all that stuff. So definitely check out couponorlando.com. It really is awesome, and it'll save you a lot on your next vacation, because that's what it's all about, right? Having fun and saving money at the same time. Doesn't it feel great? So definitely check that out. And with that being said, it's time for the news of the week. Ed is very unimpressed with this. I like the sound effects. Charge. Come on.
Hey!
You don't like that one either? That one's pretty good.
Hey!
All right, we're going to kick things off at Walt Disney World like we always do. Disney Junior pool parties are now available at the Walt Disney World Resort. Yes, Walt Disney World Resort is now offering Disney Junior pool parties at their hotels across property. These interactive parties feature music and activities from popular shows like Sophia the First, Doc McStuffins, Jake and the Neverland Pirates, Miles from Tomorrowland, and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Each party is about 22 minutes long, and all games and sing-alongs are engaging for even the littlest of guests. So make sure to check out the Disney Junior pool parties at a hotel near you. Poolside service is now available at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Poolside service is now available at the Disney Polynesian Village from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily at the Lava Pool Deck and nearby beach. Guests can order cocktails, beverages, flatbreads, sandwiches, kids' meals, desserts, and more, and have their items delivered right where they are. The new service started May 31st. So there you go. Taste Track has opened at Epcot, and they're serving up specialty grilled cheese sandwiches, and this actually looks really awesome. A new food kiosk, Taste Track, has opened up right outside Test Track inside Epcot that serves specialty grilled cheese sandwiches. Unique versions offered include Gruyere and Applewood smoked bacon, Fontina and tomato basil, and Canadian cheddar with apples on cinnamon raisin bread. That sounds delicious. Grilled cheese sandwich on a cinnamon raisin bread. I think I might have to go by there Sunday for dinner. I think I'm going to have to pop over there for one. Sandwiches come with your choice of tomato bisque soup or side salad. See, now I like this even more already. You're paying, if I remember correctly, the prices for this was about $8-9. So you get a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. What's better than grilled cheese and tomato soup? Tom and Chi, that's how they got their start. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. So that's awesome. And Disney does make a decent tomato bisque. They make two soups. They make a lobster bisque and a tomato bisque, and pretty much that's what they serve at all the counter services. And the tomato bisque is good. The lobster bisque leaves a lot to be desired, though. So if you ever have the choice, get the tomato bisque. Trust me. Other menu items include roasted chicken salad and a kid's grilled cheese. So there you go, Taste Track. And this is a little food cart right across from the Cool Zone that is right at the exit of Test Track. So you'll see that there. Flame Tree Barbecue in Disney's Animal Kingdom refurbishment extended through June. Oh, the horrors. What will we do without Flame Tree Barbecue? I guess we'll just go to Harambe Market where they have better ribs. Did I say that? Oops, I'm sorry. It's the truth, though. Ed will agree with me on this one. Mm-hmm. Here we go for Animal Kingdom. Flame Tree Barbecue in Disney's Animal Kingdom is once again pushing back its opening date during a lengthy refurbishment. It is now scheduled to open to guests on July 1st, 2015. Flame Tree closed on January 5th for a number of enhancements, including a covered ordering area, which actually does look pretty good. I saw some of this covered area. It looks awesome. and walkways and seating areas. I meant the seating area, not the ordering area. At the present time, you can still find select offerings from its menu at Beasley Kiosk and Trilobites, which is in Dinoland, and including a St. Louis ribs and chicken, both served with baked beans and cornbread, kids meals and more. So there you go. So that's not open yet. Honestly, if you want barbecue, man, go to the rib joint at Harambe Market. I'm telling you, those are the real dino ribs, and that barbecue sauce on there is awesome. They need to bottle that up. The rub or whatever they use for that. I'll buy. Tickets for Disney on Ice celebrates 100 years of magic on sale today. The celebration of the century comes alive with Disney Alive and Disney on Ice. Let me put this on so you guys can see. Disney on Ice celebrates 100 years of magic presented by Stonyfield Yo Kids Organic Yogurt. The monumental ice skating spectacular is coming to the Amway Center in Orlando from September 5th through the 7th, 2015 for 6 performances. Tickets go on sale today, June 16th at 10 a.m. Audiences will be a part of the Disney, part of the magic of Disney as Master of Ceremonies. Mickey Mouse leads a parade of more than 50 beloved characters starring Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, and featuring an ensemble of Disney princesses including Cinderella, Rapunzel, Ariel, Snow White, and Tiana. The wintry wonderland of Disney's Frozen also comes to life with Anna, Elsa, and the hilarious Olaf. I hear you like warm hugs. Did you hear that, Ed?
Yep.
As they discover that true love is the greatest magic of them all. Oh, exciting moments from Disney's Pixar's Finding Nemo, Disney's Aladdin, and Beauty and the Beast will leave the whole family with memories that last a lifetime. The legacy of Disney is displayed through 14 classic and modern stories in this epic production that features an international team of award-winning figure skaters, high-energy choreography, and a breathtaking set with over 30 melodies. I can't say this word. With over 30 melodious masterpieces such as Let It Go, You've Got a Friend in Me, and Hakuna Matata. Disney's on Ice celebrates 100 years of magic is the ultimate Disney fan experience. I want to see that. We should go to that, Ed. Disney on Ice is good. Splash Mountain now open during evening extra magical hours. Splash Mountain and Magic Kingdom is now open during evening extra magic hours and will continue to run during evening EMH for the entire summer. So it's late at night. You know where you got to go to cool off. Splash Mountain. Trust me, sit in the back. It won't be too bad. Frozen Summer Fun kicks off June 17th at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It kicked off this past Wednesday, actually. Frozen Summer Fun will kick off this Wednesday, it says June 20th, but it's June 17th at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Highlights of what's new this year include Frozen's Royal Welcome. The processional of Arendelle's finest happens twice every day, and this year Olaf is joining the fun. You'll get to see Anna and Kristoff, of course, and Elsa makes an appearance on an all-new Ice Palace float. Olaf's Summer Cool Down, this new show on the event stage at the center of the park, brings Olaf and some of his friends to have a little fun with everyone in summer. And as temperatures heat up, and Ed doesn't laugh at that one, Olaf happily shares a burst from his personal snow cloud to cool things off. Head into the ABC Sound Studio to enjoy special screenings of the new animated short, Frozen Fever, along with a peek behind the scenes at the making of the film. For the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along celebration, the popular show moves into the Hyperion Theater at the heart of Disney's Hollywood Studios, the old American Idol Theater, for those of you that don't know, where you'll discover all new theater effects and special appearances by Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff. Frozen fireworks following the coolest summer ever dance party. Literally the coolest summer ever dance party. because it has DJ Elliott. So it's the coolest summer ever dance party. Olaf returns to the event stage with Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff for a grand finale to the day's festivities, kicking off an awe-inspiring fireworks display set to the glorious music of Frozen and, of course, a flurry of snow. Frozen's summer fun will continue through September 7th, 2015. So definitely check that out. We are going there on Sunday to check it out. We haven't checked it out yet. And in other news, Animal Kingdom news, Starbucks has opened at Animal Kingdom. It opened this past Thursday. You can check that out now. Just go to Animal Kingdom, where Creature Comforts was, just before you hit the Africa area of the park. Go into the park, take a left, keep going down till you get to Africa. And right before you get to Africa, you'll see it on your left. So there is Starbucks there now. In other news, a new Azuri's Sweets has opened in Africa, and we're going to check both of these out on Sunday as well. And what's unique about Zuri's Sweets is they offer poop. Yes, you can own your own set of animal poop. It is chocolate. They have giraffe poop, elephant poop. I think they have rhino poop. They have all different kinds of poop for you to purchase at the location, and it's $3.99 for this glorious poop. Yes, you too can be eating poop. You could be eating poop right now. Why are you not eating poop right now? I just want to say poop like 5 more times. Poop.
I'll have the number 2.
But seriously, it's very interesting. I'm going to check this out on Sunday, but there is giraffe poop. It's little balls of like chocolate brownie balls.
When you order it, do you tell them you have the number 2?
No, I don't tell them that. But yes, that is so. We will try that on Sunday, but that is open this past week, as well as Starbucks at Animal Kingdom. So if you're there, you can try these things out. And also in Zuri Sweets, they have the Flame Tree barbecue sauce and the spice rubs and other items inside that were mentioned last week. There were some like crocodiles, chocolate crocodiles, and other candies and things in there for Lion King and stuff like that were announced as well. So there you go. Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights. We're already talking about Halloween Horror Nights now. It's only, June, and we're talking about Halloween Horror Nights. 25 tickets are now on sale. Universal's Halloween Horror Nights 25 tickets are now on sale. This year's event will run from 30 select nights from September 18th through November 1st, 2015. There are many different ticket options with the various pricing available, including general admission tickets, Florida resident offers, HHN add-on ticket, frequent fear, and annual pass holder offers. HHN Express Pass will be offered for an additional cost, which allows guests to bypass the regular lines one time at all haunted houses and participating rides and attractions. Visit HalloweenHorrorNights.com. That's HalloweenHorrorNights.com for more information, to view ticket options, and to purchase tickets. And I can tell you, honestly, the Express Pass, if you're gonna go, get it. Unless you buy frequent fear and are gonna go a few times, then please buy the Express Pass, because you're gonna wait in an hour and a half line. An hour and a half. You could wait in up to a 3-hour line. I'm being dead serious. It could be up to a 3-hour line to get into some of these houses. It's just insanity. So do yourself a favor and buy the frequent fear pass. I don't care what it costs. It's worth every penny of it, because it's the only way. And I tell you, the only way you'll be able to see everything in one night. So if you're limited on time, make sure you get that. Goo Goo Dolls takes the stage June 20th as the final act of Universal Orlando's Resort's 25th Anniversary Concert Series. Universal Orlando Resort 25th Anniversary Concert Series will conclude this weekend with a live concert by the chart-topping band Goo Goo Dolls on Saturday, June 20th at 9 p.m. With 4 Grammy nominations and more than 10 million albums sold and 14 top 10 hits, including Name, Slide, and Black Balloon, Goo Goo Dolls has become a globally recognized and influenced force in pop rock music history. The smash hit Iris from the City of Angels movie soundtrack spent nearly 12 straight months on the Billboard charts and held the #1 position for 17 consecutive weeks. The excitement of the concert is included with admission to Universal Studios Florida, so if you're going there this weekend, make sure to check them out. or with an annual pass. For more information, visit universalorlando.com, and then it happens on the big stage. So make sure you check that out. Universal Orlando this weekend should be a lot of fun. Goo Goo Dolls always do a great concert. This weekend kicks off SeaWorld's Summer Nights promotion, and they are kicking it off with Trick Pony. Trick Pony will kick off SeaWorld Orlando's Celebrating America concert series June 20th and 21st. This summer, as the sun goes down, the fun comes up for families and friends at SeaWorld Orlando with evening events and the all-new Celebrating America concert series being kicked off by American country group Trick Pony on June 20th and 21st. Summer Nights begins June 20th and runs through August 9th with nightly festivities, including Celebrate America concert series. We'll have Trick Pony this weekend. Clyde and Seymour's Sea Lion High. Turn up the laughs with nighttime showings of this all-new sea lion comedy adventure full of fun and big personalities of sea lions, walruses, and otters. The show takes place in an aquatic-themed high school where laughter and education go hand in hand. Flipper. You know what? I missed the sea lions tonight. They are not doing the sea lions tonight. Shamu Celebration light up tonight. Experience the returning fan favorite, a high energy show featuring original music, amazing production elements, and see SeaWorld's majestic killer whales. Shamu Stadium will transform with stylistic lighting and colorful backdrops to create a social and celebratory atmosphere, ending with a fireworks finale spectacular. That is a great way to I want to read that again. I like the way they describe the show. Shamu Stadium will transform with stylistic lighting and colorful backdrops to create a social and celebratory atmosphere, ending with a fireworks finale spectacular spectacle. They said the right words to describe the epicness that is the fireworks show at SeaWorld. Ed is not thrilled. Late night thrills, SeaWorld thrill rides are a whole different experience when the sun goes down. I can attest to this. This is true. Guests can experience Kraken, a thrilling roller coaster, and Manta, a face-down, head-first roller coaster where riders can skim, glide, and fly like a manta ray, and many more. So there you go. Make sure you check out SeaWorld Summer Nights. It's awesome. Realistically, SeaWorld does a great Summer Nights program, and I really enjoy their Summer Nights stuff. And their fireworks show for the Shamu show is just awesome. I do miss Shamu Rocks, but the show that they have now is awesome. So it is good stuff. So definitely make sure to check that out. Busch Gardens celebrates World Draft Day on June 20th. Busch Gardens will celebrate its second annual World Draft Day this Wednesday, June 20th. Guests will be able to learn about drafts, how Busch Gardens takes care of them, and the SeaWorld and Busch Gardens Conservation Fund projects that support them. Giraffe keepers will be on hand near the meerkat habitat at the edge of Africa, overlooking the southern portion of the Serengeti Plain from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Family fun activities for all ages will be offered, and don't forget to get your giraffe a selfie with a giraffe. Who wants a giraffe? I want a giraffe. That's a good one. I like that. Giraffe. Visit worldgiraffeday.org to learn about worldwide efforts on this special day. So make sure to check that out, and you too can have yourself a giraffe. We need some kind of sound for the giraffe. That's the giraffe sound. Giraffe. No. Ed's all serious. Like he just. That was a funny sound effect. All right, moving on. Ed is not amused. Busch Gardens Tampa Halloween tickets now on sale this fall for 19 select nights. Halloween 2015 returns to Busch Gardens Tampa with sinister surprises and unexpected terrors around every corner. Halloween 2015 has unearthed a new evil, and Busch Gardens 300 acres will be overgrown with new dark and sinister fun. Hundreds of roaming creatures will swarm in the streets, making escape nearly impossible. A chilling live show will get your pulse pumping, and Florida's top thrill rides in the dark, including North America's tallest freestanding drop tower, Falcon's Fury, will keep the screams coming all night long. Freaky Preview returns this year and will open Halloween on Friday, September 25th and Saturday, September 26th. The event then runs through Thursday through Saturday nights, October 1st through the 31st, and select Sunday nights, October 18th and 25th. Operating event hours are 7:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. So they extended it. Now it's 1 a.m. every night. Get your tickets early and save on a single terrifying night at Halloween 2015 for a limited time. Any single day admission to Halloween 2015 is $45. Busch Gardens Pass members receive a limited time exclusive discount on any single day admission to Halloween 2015 for $35. Halloween 2015 is a separate ticketed night event. No costumes are allowed. Visit hallowscream.com for more information. And the biggest news story of the week, we got a huge news story this week. We got to do a drum roll for this. Wet n Wild is closing permanently. Yes, the famous water park that sort of started it all is closing in December 31st, 2016. Universal has announced this week that Wet n Wild will permanently close on December 31st, 2016 to make way for Universal's new water park, Volcano Bay. Tom Schroeder made the following statement on Universal's blog. Today, we announced that the park will be closed permanently on December 31st, 2016. However, the groundbreaking spirit that has defined Wet n Wild will continue in the development of Universal's Volcano Bay, a next-generation water theme park that reimagines what it means to be a water park. We're grateful that our countless fans and team members for making Wet n Wild such a special place for so long. Wet n Wild first opened in 1977. Volcano Bay is slated to open in 2017. And this is the truth. It was one of the first water parks in Orlando. And I have to admit, I'm a little upset about this because this is where I spent a lot of my summers as a kid. So I'm a little sad that this is going away. But, you know, what can you do? They're going to put a resort there probably. I will bet money that a resort goes there. A hotel is going there. They will clear the land and put a hotel there. And I wouldn't be surprised either. These are just rumors. I'm not saying that this is actually going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised too if some of the slides from Wet n Wild wind up at Volcano Bay. I would not be surprised one bit. The Brainwash, the Black Hole, possibly the Mach 5, I think will end up there. The Mach 5, I think, if you look at the plans, there's like some twisty slide thing on the printout. I mean, the concept art. That looks like maybe the Mach 5. They can move it or reuse it or something. They could clean it up. They can make it better. Ed, are you awake over there?
Mm-hmm.
Ed's yawning. What's up with that?
Uh-oh.
Did that wake you up, Ed?
Bitch, shut up.
All right. Moving on from that, that's going to do it for the news of the week. So we're going to send it over to Ed with the weather and Twitter segment.
Starting with Saturday, June 20th, it's going to be thunderstorm with a high of 96 and a low of 76 with an 80% chance of rain. Then on Sunday, there will be night thunderstorm with a high of 95 and a low of 77 with a 40% chance of rain. Then on Monday, mostly sunny with a high of 97 and a low of 77 with 20% chance of rain. Then on Tuesday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 94, a low of 77 with a 20% chance of rain. Then Wednesday, night thunderstorms with a high of 91 and a low of 77 with a 60% chance of rain.
Oh, snap.
The sound effects are great.
Now, as far as rumors, now this one's actually been going around a lot today because it just got announced today. Supposedly now they say due to safety concerns, but they are taking away the hot cheese.
Oh, that's not a rumor. That
Oh, they
really
announced
happened.
that?
Oh, well, they didn't announce it, but the cast members told them that's what they were doing. The hot cheese is gone. Yeah,
Okay, so
that came from Walt Disney World News today.
Okay.
They were the ones that posted that first.
Okay.
But yes, the cheese is gone. Heated
Sunday.
cheese is gone for good. And what I mean by heated cheese, you go to like Casey's and they have like the cheese for your dogs. It's like the melted cheese that apparently that's going away, or it's already gone apparently from all condiment bars.
Sunday.
No, I heard it was already like out today.
Okay.
Like maybe they'll be
That's how
completely
people-
done. Maybe they'll be completely done by Sunday. But as far as I was told, it's already started being gone.
No, because I saw people eating cheese today.
Oh no, I was told it's like some of the places at Magic, it's already starting to go away.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's you know what, I like the melted cheese for the nachos at Casey's. There's a small toppings bar at Casey's. It's a tiny toppings bar. It's onions, salsa, melted cheese, and that's like those are the only like toppings they have for like nachos there. Plus what you get from the thing, which is like chili and I think like sprinkled cheese from the counter service or when you order it. So I like the I'll be sad when they get rid of that because I like to put that on the nachos. But I mean, I think this is another stupid response. I mean, honestly, are people really burning themselves? I mean, that's just like, is this like an overreaction, or do you actually think people are actually burning themselves?
Yeah, I don't think
Because
they are.
I don't think they are either. I mean, that's kind of a little bit too much for me to think that people are actually like, burning their hands or something with the food. I don't see it. But you never know. It could be happening, and you never know. I mean, it is a ticking time bomb. But I mean, they have all these caution, hot, and all these signs that tell you that it's hot stuff. So, and quite honestly, even if the cheese did hit your hand, I mean, it's not like scorching hot when it comes out. I mean, I've touched it. It's not scorching hot. I mean, it's not going to give you like 3rd-degree burns from a little spritz of cheese on your hand. I mean, it's going to give you enough to kind of be like, whoa, and then jump back. But it's not going to send you into like a tizzy or nothing. And you're not going to be like, freaking out or calling a hospital or something. You might put some cool water on your hands, but that's it.
Mhm.
But I think it's an overreaction to the fact that they could be sued for something. And that's just the way they're acting right now. I just think that's what I think. But, oh, well, it is what it is. All right. So what else is there?
And supposedly, maybe Inside Out could be coming to Epcot.
How would that? Oh, Imagination.
Well, I've heard the Imagination thing. The main source, I don't believe, but also
What is the main source?
well, the main source is God, I forgot the name. The guy.
What guy?
Oh man, I just totally forgot it. I just had it.
Okay. Is this a guy on Twitter?
Yes, but he has a website. He's been around for a while. He's a little flaky.
Jim Hill?
That's who it was.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm a little unsure about.
I love how you said he's a little flaky, and then I knew who it was. Sorry, Jim Hill.
Now I've also kind of
I
heard.
like you, Jim Hill.
Now I also kind of heard Wonders of Life.
Ed likes you too.
Wonders of Life has been thrown out too. And
True.
And I'll tell you,
Wonders of Life would be excellent because
now,
why don't they just retheme Cranium Command
now
to
you
Inside
bring
Out?
up a great point. One of the animators on the film Inside Out actually did do work on Cranium Command, and if you actually this is what he said on Twitter when they were doing like an ask,
An AMA.
yes,
Ask me anything.
he said if you actually watched the pre-show, they actually showed heads, and one of the heads was actually his.
Oh. Huh. They show heads in the pre-show for what?
Well, I think it's like when they're loading, like when they're loading people in.
Loading people into what?
Okay,
In the Cranium Command or
Yes,
Inside Out?
Cranium Command.
Oh, I thought you. I
thought you were still. Oh, you knew I was still on Cranium Command.
No, I thought you were talking. I thought you were saying you said Inside Out.
Oh.
You said something. You were talking
Sorry.
about Inside Out. You could see his head, and I thought, oh, you meant like you could see it in Inside Out. Because I was more excited about that because that's what I can see right now. No, I can't see Cranium Command. So how am I going to see that? I'm just throwing it to you. You can throw it right back to me. All right. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving on from that. Let's see. So we did a lot of stuff this week. We saw Frank Oz, which was incredible. We saw Peter Mayhew and watched the Star Wars trailer with Peter Mayhew, which was also probably one of the most incredible things that I ever did at Star Wars Weekends. Star Wars Weekends is over. It's sad, I know, but good stuff is coming up. Frozen is coming up. I'm not horribly excited about Frozen, but I'm excited to see what they've done this year. It should be a lot of fun. We got to see Inside Out, which we'll start with that. We saw Inside Out this past week, and since it's already out, I'll give you guys a little review without spoiling anything. Or there's no spoilers in here or anything like that. One thing I will tell you though, and I'll leave this to the end. I have a special thing I want to tell you guys, and I'm a special deal. But Inside Out was a great movie. I thought it was a great movie. It was good, not great. It was a good Pixar film, and it had a lot of fun parts in it, and there were some funny parts, and there was a lot of stuff going on. But I have to say, going into it, there was a lot of hype. I'd seen a lot of good reviews and things like that, and that it was like one of the best Pixar films ever, and all this stuff. Honestly, I didn't think it was the best, but I still think you should see it. I still think it's a good enough movie to see. I just don't think it's their best. Ed, what do you think? And I'll probably see it again too.
No, I feel the same. It definitely wasn't their best,
But I still think it's something you should go see. I think it is a good summer film. Now, speaking of films, I want to mention something real fast, and I'm gonna put a link in the show notes for this. If you guys like films, me and Ed kind of stumbled onto something from some friends, and over like 3 weeks ago. And we have, I don't know if you've heard of this, or if any of you guys have heard of this, or any of our listeners have heard of this. If you haven't heard of this and want to sign up for it, I'll put a link in the show notes so you can do it. And please use the link. It'll help me out a little bit. But there is a website called, or a new thing called Movie Pass. And now I'd never heard of this before, or I think I have, but I forgot about it or something. But basically, you pay a monthly fee, and you get unlimited movies. You can watch one movie a day. It has to be 2D. It can't be like 3D or anything, but I don't care about that. I don't care about 2D or 3D. 2D movie, one 2D movie for every 24 hours. So you watch a movie, let's say at 8 o'clock today, you have to wait till 8 o'clock tomorrow. And you can go to, and you can only see a movie once. So you can only see the title once. Basically what it is you can see every movie that comes out. And this is literally what I'm doing now. I can see every movie that comes out. I pay $35 a month. It could be 30 in your area. It depends on the area. Sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 35. It depends on the area. And you pay the monthly fee, and it's unlimited. And you figure, like, especially in the summer, there's two to three movies every Friday that comes out. It's like 2 to 3 movies. So in 2 weeks, you've paid for the pass, because tickets are like $9 here. I don't know how much they cost where you are, but they're $9 here. And I should say that this is in the US only. I don't know if this works overseas or anything like that. So you pay $9. I mean, you're pretty much paying for it with 4 movies, and you could easily see 4 movies in a month. I mean, me and Ed have been to the movie theaters, I think 8 times already. In the first 2 weeks the first 3 weeks that we've had the thing, we've been like 9 times. It's just because you play catch up when you first start, you get everything, and they offer a free 2-week trial. So I'm not going to harp on this too much, because I don't want to sound like I'm selling you something, because I'm really not. I'm just this is something cool that I've stumbled upon, and I actually am enjoying this a lot. And you guys definitely got to check out Movie Pass, and I'll put a link in the show notes to a referral link in the show notes for us for Movie Pass. It helps me out a little bit if you click the referral link on my pass. Check it out. If you don't want to, do it on the site, by all means, go to moviepass.com. It's not a big deal if you click the link or not. I'd like you to, but you don't have to. Because once again, I'm not selling you something. This is just something really cool that we've stumbled across. I would never, if it was a sponsor, I would tell you I would say, let's thank our sponsors. And I would tell you it's a sponsor. This is not a sponsor deal. This is a personal thing that I enjoy. But Movie Pass, I mean, it's awesome. $35 a month. I'm getting unlimited movies. I mean, it's fantastic. I love it. I mean, I can go to the theater. There's an app. Basically, all I have to do is they give you a credit card, and there's an app, and I go to the theater. I get within so many 100 feet of the theater. It's like 100 feet of the theater. I load up the app on my iPhone, Movie Pass app. It checks my location, checks where I'm at. I pick the movie I'm going to see, what time I'm going to see it. Let's say I'm going to see Inside Out at 9:30. I pick the 9:30 Inside Out. I hit check in. It checks me into the movie. It unlocks my credit card. I go to the counter. I buy the ticket. It swipes the card, and bam, I've paid for the movie. That's it. It's paid for. And it works with all 2D movies. It doesn't work with 3D or IMAX, but honestly, like, I really don't care about that because it's not my thing. I don't like 3D movies that much. They kind of mess with my head a little bit. I'd rather just watch them in 2D. But go in. Most movie theaters, have 2D and still do good. So go in, you get the ticket, and you're good to go. And you just walk in and see the movie. And it's really awesome. I wouldn't tell you this if it wasn't awesome, but definitely check out Movie Pass. It's moviepass.com. I'll put a link in the show notes if you guys want to check it out. There's a 2-week free trial. That's what I did to start. And I told you, I mean, literally, like, every night I was at the movie theater the first 2 weeks. I mean, just playing catch up on all the movies that were there. And, now that I can see, I like movies. So now that I can see everything, I'm just going to go and see it all, And I'm going to see Inside Out again, of course, thanks to Movie Pass and all that. So definitely check it out. It's really cool. And I won't say anything about it again. But seriously, it is really cool. You guys definitely have to check it out. And I'm very impressed. I mean, listen, 4 movies pays for it. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Ed will tell you the same thing. It's pretty awesome just to walk up to the theater, check in, swipe the card, pay, and done. And 4 movies. And we just, it's late at night. We want something to do. You head over to the theater and watch a movie. And it works for special events, all kinds of stuff. So, like, if your theater is having a special event or something, like a few weeks ago, they were showing some Cirque du Soleil special thing. It worked for that too. So, I mean, pretty much anything at your theater, it works for. So, check it out. And you can use it at the kiosk. You can use it. You can pay with the guy at the concession stand, whatever you want. Just give it a shot. I'm telling you, it's definitely worth your time to check it out. And it works at AMC. It works at AMC Downtown Disney. Let's say you're on vacation, you want to see a movie, you can go to AMC Downtown Disney, check in, and it'll have a list of movies that you can see. It'll show you what times those are inside the app. You pick one. It works at AMC at Universal too. You pick one, bam, check in, get your tickets, you're good to go. So definitely check that out. So, and we're definitely going to see Inside Out again. We saw it we did the Inside Out preview, and it was awesome. It was really, 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 this was the oh my gosh, it was the Parks Blog Meet. We did that, and it was awesome. So it was a lot of fun. So we did that, and we had a lot of fun, and I enjoyed, and we got to actually meet Joy and Sadness from Inside Out, and it was a lot of fun meeting those characters. They were just fantastic. And this is a once in a lifetime meet and greet only for this Parks Blog Meet. So it's really cool. So continuing on with that day, there's 2 more things I want to talk about. One, I just want to say quickly, that day we stopped at Wolfgang to get a pizza. Wolfgang Puck, and I hadn't been in Wolfgang in a long time. It's always there. It's a good. The Wolfgang Puck Express is always a decent counter service. I got a pepperoni pizza. It had like sausage, a pepperoni pomodoro pizza, which had like basil and pepperoni and cheese and so, and it was delicious. It was really good. It was like $15. It was really good. It was a really decent pizza. So if you're looking for, something to eat at downtown, Wolfgang Puck Express is still really good. Ed got a meatloaf sandwich. Yeah, how was the meatloaf
That was
sandwich?
pretty good.
Yeah, it had gravy on there, the whole nine.
Well, it had like an aioli sauce.
Okay, that's still good. Aioli is like a mayo sauce, so that's good. We also checked out the new Vivoli Il Gelato. We didn't get anything this time, but we checked it out. It's right across from the boathouse. This is the new gelato place in downtown Disney, down the Disney Springs area. I guess they're calling it the Landings now, the Landings area now. But they have more. What I liked about this place is they have more than gelato. It's not just gelato, because we have gelato at Epcot. Why do we need another gelato place at downtown Disney? But this is more. This is better. I'll tell you why. A couple of things. Number one, the gelato here, some of it is actually shipped in, like the cream and stuff is shipped in from Italy. It's like Italian cream. It looks awesome. The other thing is, too, they have more than just gelato. They have tarts. There was other like cookies with jellies in the middle. There were sandwiches. There were these little like prosciutto sandwiches and different meats and cheeses sandwiches, like Italian meats sandwiches, good Italian meats. And each sandwich is like a slider. And they had prosciutto sandwiches, and they were like, all the sandwiches were $4. Everything in the cold case, like the tarts and everything else, is $4. And the sandwiches were like a slider. The tarts were, a smaller tart size, like a smaller pie size or something. And everything looked fantastic. We didn't have time to stop because we had to get back to do our meet and greet, but we'll go back and give it a shot. I mean, $4 for a little, it's good for a snack. I don't see myself eating a full meal there. And the other thing is there's nowhere to sit. There's no seating around there really, except if you count the stuff across the street next to the boathouse, the little outdoor area for the shows. There's not really any seating out there. So that's my, it's not really a complaint, but that's the only thing that kept me from eating there. Plus the fact that they don't really have I wanted like something more substantial. That's the problem I find with a lot of Disney stuff. Even with food, Flower and Garden this year, I found it to be, I had to eat a lot of stuff at Flower and Garden before I was actually full, where I could just go to like Tangerine Cafe or something and get a meal, and it's more substantial. So this feels more like a Flower and Garden type setup. It's more of a snack. It's not a full meal deal. But I didn't see if they took the dining plan. I'm not 100% sure they take the dining plan, but if they do, I'm sure it'll be a snack credit. So you definitely got to check that out and see what's going on there. And that's at downtown Disney at the Landings area across from the boathouse. Now, that next day, I want to talk about this. I swear this is the last time I mention it because it's over. We had a great day at Star Wars Weekends. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I've talked about it to death, and I feel you guys are tired of hearing me talk about Star Wars Weekends. But I'm just going to say two things. Number one, seeing the new trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens with Peter Mayhew sitting on the stage and him being on the screen at the same, because he plays Chewbacca in the new film. Seeing him on the screen and on the stage was like the most surreal experience I've ever had. I mean, that was awesome. I was literally like shaking. It was so cool to be there in the same freaking theater as Chewbacca and see him on the screen. The guy was in the movie, in the trailer, and he was in the thing with me, and that was pretty freaking amazing. And James Arnold Taylor is an awesome host. Please, can we get him to like the end of time to be the host? I mean, he does these interview shows so good. I mean, he is just beyond amazing as a host. And I hope we can keep him till the end of time. He is just really good. I love that he's connected to Star Wars because I couldn't think of a better host for these events. Well, Warwick Davis is pretty good. Warwick Davis did it for a little while. He was pretty good. But I like James Arnold Taylor. Now, the other thing we got to see too was we got to see a conversation with Frank Oz, which was a show where they talked to Frank Oz about his various roles in Muppets, Sesame Street, Star Wars, Yoda, so on and so forth. And that was just fantastic as well. It was just an excellent experience all around. He talked about all kinds of cool stuff. What were your favorite parts from that show, Ed?
Well, just talking, well, of course, talking about the Muppets. Actually, talking about the ride. He talked about Muppets.
He did talk about the ride, and he did. One of the cool things he said about the ride. This is one of the cool things that I took away, and we actually went on the ride after this, and I more so just because we saw Frank Oz, but also to verify this a little bit. But if you ever ride the ride, you'll notice that the first opening scene for the ride before they get to Miss Piggy, that whole opening scene is one shot. It's just one long shot. They keep going. It doesn't stop. It's just a one long shot. They don't cut to another scene. And the reason why they do that is because the camera technology back then was too shaky. When they cut, it was like jittery. So they tried to minimize the cuts, and that's how they did it. They just did one long scene with the 3D camera. So that was an interesting factoid that I didn't know, but I noticed this time when I watched it that that's the way it is. So when you see that first scene in Muppets in 3D, you'll see it just kind of goes on forever. They don't ever like cut to a different scene. It kind of goes on forever. So that was rather interesting. So it was interesting stuff. So it was a great show. Did you have anything else you want to say about Frank Oz?
No, that was about it.
Okay. So moving on from that, this week we got the chance to do some stuff at King's. We went back to King's this week. And I got to tell you, I like King's. I mean, King's Bowl, if you don't already know, is on International Drive. It's right next to iDrive 360. I think it's kind of like at this point, I think it's kind of a hidden gem because I don't think a lot of people know what King's is or what to expect. And they walk in and they see bowling and if you don't want to bowl, you just leave. It's much more than a bowling alley. It's billiards, it's bocce ball, it's bowling, it's food. It's awesome. And I got to tell you, for a restaurant that has, I'll pull up the menu here and tell you the prices, but I'm telling you, they have amazing burgers. The food is just really good. Let's see, for example, a Kingpin club wrap with grilled chicken, tomatoes, avocado lettuce, cheddar bacon, and ranch dressing on a tomato tortilla. I can't say that word. Tortilla.
There you go.
I can't say that word.
Someone's hooked on phonics.
Yeah, tortilla. Tortilla is only $6.50. So I mean, the prices are not bad here. It's actually really good, and this is for everybody. This is not like a locals thing or anything like the burgers. A classic burger is $5.49. You can add bacon for $1.25 and cheese for 50 cents more. Or if you want to get a angry burger or blue cheese and bacon burger, it's only $7.99. So prices are not bad. King's has really good prices when it comes to that stuff. And even the bowling stuff, it's like $10-15 for an hour's worth of bocce ball for like you and 4 of your friends. So I mean, the prices are really spectacular. I think it's a great place, and not only that, it's not just good pricing, it's really good quality stuff. I mean, the food is high quality. The drinks are high-end drinks. I mean, it's all great stuff. I mean, and they even have specials throughout the night, or late night specials. So it's really awesome stuff. Now, we were there this time, and I have more stuff to talk about iDrive 362, which I'll talk about after this. I'm going to do a little roundup of iDrive 362, but I want to start with King's here. Now, we went there that evening to try out the new menu. They have some new items they added to the menu. They tried to make the menu a little bit more healthier, and they rolled it out at this location. We also did some bowling, and we did some bocce ball too. And can you get your card out too so I can show it as well? So we did that. We did the bocce ball. We did the bowling. I did like 3 games of bowling, and then we did some bocce ball and stuff like that. It was fun. It was a good night. But I'm gonna go through here and kind of go through this menu, and I have like a cheat sheet in front of me of what everything was, and I'll tell you what we liked and didn't like. Now, I'm going to start out here. Now, this here is their chicken salad. It's an apple raisin chicken salad with celery, almonds served over lettuce and tomato. And this, you can get it as a sandwich, or you can just get it on its own. This was it served on its own. This was pretty delicious. I'm not a big chicken salad guy, so it was not my cup of tea, but it was pretty good for chicken salad. So I definitely thought it was pretty good. I don't know about you, Ed. I think you tried just about everything, didn't you, Ed?
Yeah, no, I like that. I like. Well, we'll go on. But I like pretty much everything. But I like this.
Now, I'm gonna skip the drinks and do those last. So I'll get back to those. Now, this was something I couldn't put down. I'm telling you right now, I could not put this down. I'm gonna throw this up here too. They brought out two kinds of chicken wings for us. They brought out the pterodactyl wings, and these are baked wings. Teriyaki meets spicy. So it was like a teriyaki sauce with like a little infusion of barbecue sauce and some sesame seed and a little bit of heat. These were awesome. I think I ate probably 7 of these. They just kept bringing them out, and I just kept eating them. They were fantastic. It was just really, really good stuff. Ed, I know you had this. What did you think of these?
Oh, those were amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like super hot.
No,
But they were good. They were really good. Now they brought out another variants of the baked wings, which is the Caribbean jerk baked wings. Now these were just as delicious. If you've never had Caribbean jerk, it's a little bit of spice. These weren't too spicy, but they also came with this sweet chili sauce on the side that was really good. I mean, the sweet chili sauce was awesome stuff. So I mean, we were just I had about 7 pieces of this too, and I was dipping them in chili sauce, and it was really good. It was just really awesome. Now they also brought out these let's see, barbecue pulled pork wontons. These are pretty good. With a homemade barbecue chipotle ranch. I didn't have the ranch. I don't know if you had the ranch, Ed.
for the what?
For the barbecued pulled pork wontons.
I did not have the ranch.
Oh, okay. After that, and we went through this whole menu. I'm just going to run through here and tell you, go through all these and tell you what we liked and whatnot. But we also got to try a blue cheese. Whoops, that's not it. Or excuse me, the don't knock it till you try it burger, and I'll put that up here for you guys to see. And this is a regular burger with crunchy peanut butter, bacon, grilled pineapple, and sriracha. And I thought this was an interesting combination. It's not nearly peanut butter on a burger, and I'm still kind of 50-50 on that. ESPN Club has a PB&J burger with like jalapenos and stuff. They kind of try to do this savory thing, but you always get like this like intense amount. Like peanut butter is very overwhelming to me. Like I need a lot of jelly. I like a ratio of like maybe 60% jelly to like 40% peanut butter when I eat a PB&J. So peanut butter is always a little overwhelming to me, and I felt that way with this. But it was still a decent burger. It was not bad at all. We also got to try the blue cheese and bacon burger with grilled onions, which was really good. Let's see what we got here. There was a turkey, cranberry, and brie sandwich. Did you try that, Ed?
No, not to my knowledge.
You didn't try the turkey and brie? I think you tried that. I saw it on your plate. This was the cranberry walnut relish and avocado on toasted multigrain bread. I didn't try this one, but everyone that had it, Brett was with us from WDW Fanboys, and he enjoyed this immensely. So he said it was great. So, whoops, let me put that back. Let me put that up there for you guys to see. This is the turkey sandwich. I tried as much as I could. They were bringing out food so fast. I was trying to eat it, but it was hard to keep up with them. I mean, they just kept bringing it out. All right, let's look at here. This next one here is a ginger soy glazed salmon with baby bok choy, brown rice, and glazed baby carrots. Now, I know what you're thinking. None of this sounds good. I mean, well, not that none of this sounds good, but brown rice and glazed baby carrots. Trust me, this was awesome. The bok choy was like soaked in like soy sauce. It was really good. The ginger soy glazed salmon was fantastic. I really liked the baby carrots. It was a well put together dish. Did you like this one too, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a big salmon person either. I'll be the first to say that I'm not a huge salmon person. I think it has too much of a fish taste for me, but it was delicious. It was very delicious. Now, they brought out this mango lime grilled chicken breast with mango salsa, fresh avocado, and sour cream, served with southwestern quinoa and steamed broccoli. This is really good. I enjoyed this. I think everyone enjoyed this chicken. Sort of like a fiesta lime chicken or something like you'd get at Chili's. But it was very delicious. I enjoyed this a lot. I don't know about you, Ed.
No, it was really good.
It was actually really good. So there's that. Now they brought out some pizzas for us to try, just because pizzas. They brought us out a spinach artichoke pizza to try, which was really good. Sauteed artichokes and spinach. It was really delicious. And King's has really good pizzas. If you've never had their pizza, get their pizza. You won't be disappointed. It's really good stuff. They also brought us this bacon cheeseburger pizza, which was really good too. It had pieces of ground beef on there. There was some cheese, tomato, tomato, and lettuce on there. It was a delicious dish. It was delicious. And for dessert, they brought us out this chocolate cake. It was like a triple chocolate cake. It was just delicious. It was very good. Awesome stuff there. Now they did bring us out some drinks for us to try, and I really had like one favorite on this. I really had one major favorite on this, and we'll go through this a little bit here. Let me pull up the drinks here. Now, they brought out these first two drinks are a Drunken Bear Martini, raspberry vodka, peach liqueur, sour mix, and lime juice garnished with gummy bears. There was also the Morrison, which is on the right there with the lemon peel in there. This is a herb-infused whiskey on the rocks. So it was basically a high-quality whiskey that they'd put like basil and stuff like that in. And this was actually really good. I'm not a whiskey person. I'll be the first to tell you. I'm not like a connoisseur of whiskey. I don't like the taste of whiskey. I'm more of a mixed drink guy. But this was actually really good with the basil and other herbs that they put in there. It was actually really good. I don't know about you, Ed, but I enjoyed it.
No, it was great. Thought it was amazing. Considering that it was whiskey. Upon hearing it, it's herbs and whiskey. You're like, this is going to be interesting, but it's actually really good. Now,
because whiskey always has like a strong taste, like a burn, not necessarily a burn, but like a. I don't want to say. I want to say. I guess burn is the right word. A burn is the right word for it. So it doesn't really have a flavor other than burn, but this gave it some flavor.
Yeah, and this, as of course, it's called the Morrison, named after Jim Morrison, and actually, more importantly, it's actually named after one of the Doors songs. There's actually a Doors song called "The Alabama," with parentheses whiskey song.
Okay. There you go. Now. We got two more drinks here. The Pre-Mojito, which is pineapple rum, mint, fresh lime juice, mint simple syrup, ginger beer with a real sugar cane. This was by far my favorite. I had like 3 of these. I told the girl, hey, get me another one. And they kept bringing them out. So this was actually my favorite. I when I go back, this is the drink that I'm getting hands down. I don't even have to look at the menu. I have to get this drink. It's awesome. But the Pre-Mojito, it's just a fantastic drink. It really is. It's a mojito. It has sort of that mojito flavor with that bit of pineapple, and it's just the pineapple comes through really well on this. And that with the lime, it's just it was so good. I could drink one of those right now. I'm not even kidding you. That is like the summer drink for Florida. The Pre-Mojito is the drink of summer for Florida. I'm telling you right now, if you go to anywhere and there's like a pineapple mojito or something, that's what you need to be drinking in summertime in Florida. I'm telling you, it is awesome. I loved it so much. I don't know if you had it, Ed, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'd say, but it was really great.
Yeah. Now, they also had the Sour Patch Kings, which we tried a little bit of. I wasn't a big fan of this, but Some people liked it.
That one was my favorite. I had that one.
This had tequila Maduri, which is a melon liqueur, fresh lime juice, orange and apple liqueurs, blue cerezo, curacao, sour mix, and Sour Patch Kids candy with a sugar dipped lemon. Ed, you actually enjoyed this one. This was the blue one.
Yes, it was.
That's this one here. It's a blue drink.
Sour Patch Margarita.
Actually, I did enjoy this one. This one was okay. The other one I didn't enjoy was the I think this was the Orange Old Fashioned, which was the bourbon orange liqueur, simple syrup, and orange bitters.
If it's an old fashioned, you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
No.
But yeah, I like this blue one. It was okay, and it had a sugar our Sour Patch on top. So it was pretty good. But we had a great time at King's. As always, we always have a good time at King's. The food there is delicious. I know I've preached their name before, but you really got to try out King's on Orlando. And I'm actually going to go back in the next few weeks and do some more bowling and eating and all this great stuff. And one of the cool things, see, King's is like awesome. It really is awesome. Let me tell you why. Number one, they offer great late night specials. I mean, there's one, I think Wednesday nights you can bowl all you want for $10 after like 9 o'clock. I mean, $10 to bowl all you want. That's pretty awesome. There's food specials all the time. There's drink specials. One night of the week, they have $3 beers. I mean, it's really awesome. The other thing they got going on too here now, they have a promotional now going on. And we all got these cards here, and they're kind of hard to see. Actually, you know, I'm going to turn the camera onto myself so you can see it up close for those of you watching live. But we got these a Summer Fun Pass adult VIP cards. I'm going to hold it up here for you guys to see. This is a Summer Fun Pass adult VIP card from King's. You get these at King's. And basically what this entitles me to is a game of, I like how it cuts at the green part. It entitles me to 3 games of bowling and shoe rental per day or 1 hour of table games, which includes the bocce ball. So I can do 1 hour of bocce ball. I can do 3 games of bowling, whatever I want. It's included with this pass. Now these start at $35.95. I think that's the kids' price, and it goes up from there. I'll see if I can find you a price on this one. But I'm impressed because now I can go back. And my pass, I'm assuming all passes last the same amount of time. This one goes until October 23rd. So that's a pretty long time to go to King's. An adult pass is $54, and the extended pass, the adult VIP pass, which is the one we got, is $73, valid June 1st through. We got the VIP extended pass, which is $88, which is valid June 1st to October 28th. You get 3 games of bowling and shoe rental and 1 hour of table games every day. So I get the bowling and table games. I can bring a guest for only $10 and they get the same offer. So for $10, they get 3 games of bowling and an hour of table games, which is awesome because sometimes they want, $15 for a game of bowling. So, I mean, that's awesome. It's valid at any Kings Bowl location and excludes summer pass cardholder deals throughout the summer. So there you go. So you got to get this Kings card. It's really awesome. If you want to go to Kings, you want to do it right. Get the summer card and have a lot of fun at Kings. You won't be disappointed. I mean, just go there and have a beer every now and then and bowl a game or two. I mean, I got to tell you, like, you guys are going to get tired of me being at Kings, but now that I have this card, I'm going to be there pretty much almost every week, doing something, bocce ball, having a beer. I'm going to be like, hey, let's go to Kings. We'll do a game of bocce ball and have a beer. So this is going to be my hangout from now on. I'm telling you, I love the food there. They got a great kitchen, great food. Everything is made from scratch. They do a complete made from scratch. All the food there is fantastic. So definitely check out Kings. You won't be disappointed. It is a lot of goodness from there. And that's on International Drive, right next to iDrive 360. You can park in the big parking garage, or they have a parking lot in front where you can park for Kings Orlando. It's just a lot of fun there. So definitely check that out. So before we went to Kings this week, we got a chance to kind of walk over to iDrive 360 and kind of do an update and see what's going on and what's going in there and do all this stuff. And I got to tell you, I'm impressed and I'm kind of not impressed. I'm like 50-50 on this. Orlando Eye, Sea Life, Madame Tussauds, they all look fantastic. I didn't actually go into those places, but I went inside like the main lobby area, and there was stuff in there really does look fantastic. There's a lot of stuff going on in there. They have a food court inside there, which kind of looks like a mall food court. It really is kind of like a mall food court, and there was like a currency exchange place and some other things in there. It just felt kind of weird for like a world-class attraction. It didn't feel like something that would be at a place like this where they have these Sea Life and Madame Tussauds and all these major attractions. I don't know how you felt about that, Ed, but that's the way I kind of felt.
I felt the same.
I mean, it didn't make any sense for me to have these at this location, but it is what it is. So, of course, they have Sea Life, which is the aquarium, and this is all Merlin stuff. Sea Life, and then you have Madame Tussauds, which is the whack figurines, and they had a Vin Diesel figurine just sitting out there, and I gotta tell you, the thing looked astonishingly real. So I will definitely get back there ASAP and check this out, and it looks just fantastic. And we did the and we looked at the iDrive 360. We went in the gift shop and looked around there. The iDrive 360 gift shop had a lot of cool stuff in there. But overall, I mean, everything looked fantastic. I just went into the port of entry or whatever, but I'm gonna go soon here to all the other stuff. But overall, it looked pretty cool in there. The only thing I would say that kind of brings it down a little bit is the food court, but that's not really that big of a deal. I mean, I'm just harping on something stupid. But moving on. Okay, so now iDrive 360 also has other stuff to do as well. One of the other things they have there is the Skeletons attraction, which at Skeletons, it's basically a museum where you walk through and you get to see different skeletons and things of that nature. And they've got a lot of stuff going on, like this giant skeleton here you can see. And it's only $15 to go in there right now. They're doing an introductory offer for Skeletons. And it's only $15 for adults and $9.99 for kids, which is pretty cool. You want to check it out. Now's the time to go to the area and do that. The gift shop in there was actually really neat. If you just want a cool store to shop at, the gift shop in there was actually really neat. We both enjoyed that. There was a lot of cool skeletons that you could buy and bugs and all kinds of interesting sciencey stuff. So it was actually really cool. So some of the other stuff, of course, Tin Roof Orlando is over there. There was a let's see if I can find the picture here. There was some other stuff. Cowgirls is coming. This is a rock bar, Cowgirls Rock Bar, and you have, I said, Tin Roof. This is going right next to Tin Roof, the Cowgirls Rock Bar. It says opening spring, but it's not open yet, so it looks like they're getting closer to done. There was also another tapas place opening up. Tapa Toro is opening up. It said May, but once again, they look like they're almost done, but they haven't opened yet. So this was just from looking inside the building and stuff like that. Now, the other stuff that's there, there was a really cool Paramount. Let me see if I can find it. Paramount Fine Foods, like a Greek type Mediterranean food restaurant that was there that looked pretty interesting. We walked past that. It looked pretty cool. But other than that, I don't want to sound too negative, but because I mean, I don't know what I had in mind for iDrive 360, but the stuff that's there and the stuff that's going in, I mean, other stuff I'm not too excited about. I mean, like for example, let me see if I can find it. But we went to they have a Great American Cookie and a pretzel maker. Now this is in the and there's a Ben and Jerry's and stuff like that. And I understand that you got to have some franchises and things like that. And maybe I'm being overly critical. You can tell me if I am. I'm sorry if I am. But I mean, this kind of felt like a mall. I mean, Ed will, I think, agree with me that this kind of felt like a mall. Mm-hmm. I mean, it didn't feel
the cookie place.
It didn't feel like a world-class attraction. I mean, it felt like a mall that had some cool stuff attached to it, because if you look at the stuff around it, there's an Outback, there's a Carrabba's. I mean, these are all chains. It's all chains. There's nothing like unique to that location except for the Eye and a few other things in like the Skeleton Museum and stuff like that. I mean, there's just nothing like overly unique about that area that would make me say, oh my gosh, I need to go back there. It's just looks like they're bringing out just chains and putting chains in these locations, and not really, I don't know, not really going out of the box here. That was my thought. I don't know about you, Ed.
No, they're definitely bringing in chains.
I mean, the other thing is too, they had this Tervis mug store, which was Tervis mugs. They sell tumbler mugs, and some people really like these Tervis mugs. I mean, to me, they're just mugs. I mean, it's a cool store. The guy inside was really nice. We talked for like a second. I asked him how long they've been open. They've been open for a while, like 3 or 4 months. And I asked him about that. But it's just, when I look at this and I think of I Drive and what it's supposed to be, and there was also this flip-flop shop. I mean, maybe I just have my standards too high. I don't know, but I just don't see this as a world. I mean, I was hoping for maybe some more attractions or unique experiences that I can only get at that place. I mean, I can get a Great American Cookie at any mall or anything like that. King's is one of those things you can't really get everywhere. It's not a huge franchise. So even though that's at the building next door to the iDrive 360 complex, it's still, not something you can get everywhere. So I don't know if I want to say I was disappointed, but I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was just expecting more than what's there. Maybe some higher end places to eat. I mean, really, honestly, like the highest end place to eat there is probably like Carrabba's or something like that. I mean, there's really nothing there. Even the Paramount Fine Foods place is just Mediterranean food. They classed it up a little bit. It's not like a fine dining establishment. There's really nothing there. And there was a sign up that they're going to put in a Cafe de Paris, which it's so small. It looks like it's just going to be like a counter service type place, like a French bakery or something, where they have French items and French pastries and things like that. So
croissants.
Yeah. And there's a Ben and Jerry's, and I mean, this stuff isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like Ben and Jerry's, but it's just not what I would expect for an area like that. I mean, Ed, please, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but like,
no. Maybe if, like, if they didn't have, lesser amount, like just had the Ben and Jerry's,
And the other thing is too, there
maybe the Traverse store, the other stuff, that stuff wouldn't seem so bad.
The other thing is too, they're putting in a Walgreens.
Yeah,
there's a Walgreens going across. It's going to be a smaller like gift Walgreens, but seriously, a Walgreens. I mean, you have this amazing, you're billing this thing as iDrive 360. It's this amazing complex. People from all over the world are going to want to come here and come to iDrive 360 because of the I and Madame Tussauds and Sea Life and so on and so forth. And they want to do these amazing attractions. So you get them in with these amazing attractions. They leave these amazing attractions. And what do they see? They look to their left and there's a Walgreens. It's like, I mean, maybe I'm being overly critical, but I just think that that's a little like of a letdown. I mean, if that was me, I'd be like, wow, I just left here and that's that. I mean, I would think, I mean, it's a new area. They could put new stuff in there. There could be, I mean, even if it was a local restaurant that some guy owned, maybe the rent is so high, only chains can afford to go in there and build places inside there, which kind of stinks. I would like to see more local, maybe fine food type places, things like that in there, not, Carrabba's or Outback. I mean, these are places that are there, Carrabba's, Outback. I mean, it's like chains and like chains you see everywhere. I mean, I get like, I don't know. I mean, I get that Orlando is good with chains and we have a lot of chains, but I thought we'd get something a little more unique, or like the first one in Orlando comes to this. But I think we're getting like a burger, Shake Shack and all that stuff too over there. So it'll be interesting to see that. And the Tapa Toro place sounds pretty good. I mean, it looks like it could be pretty good. A little tapas restaurant. Everybody likes the little tapas plates. And the Cowgirls place looks like it could be good. If they get these places open, I don't know what's taking them so long or what the holdup is. But most of the place, that's the other thing too. Most of the places there that were opening up said, "Oh, we're opening up in spring," and nothing happens. They say they're opening up in spring, and now it's past spring and nothing's open. So it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too critical, but I mean, I don't know what's going on over there. But I think that the I think the only thing I can kind of find fault with in the iDrive, like the I stuff, is like the that main plaza area. I mean, the that food court just felt like a mall food court. I mean, it was like the same stuff you could get at any mall food court. I mean, it's like, if I were them, I would have just named, like, even if it was like the same food I could get in the mall, I would have named it something else so people thought that it was like a once in a lifetime experience. I mean, the names of the places I've seen them at other like mall food courts, they're just the franchises. Why not just name it like Asian or something, or try to fancy it up a little bit and make it seem like it's a once in a lifetime or one shot deal. You're here and you can eat at these places. I mean, I think it just kind of cheapens the whole experience a bit when the stuff isn't that exclusive. Maybe that's me. I don't know. I'm not saying that the Orlando Eye is a cheap experience. I'm just saying that some of the things in there I think could do to be a little different. I mean, like the currency exchange stuff and all that stuff, and that's just weird. It seems like a mall. It just felt like a mall to me, not like a world-class attraction. But I mean, the Eye and Madame Tussauds and all this, they're world-class attractions. I just think that area in there could be beefed up. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't know. But I'm moving on. That was pretty much it. We got to check out iDrive 360. We had a great time walking around. We got cookies at Great American Cookie. Ed got some hot dog bites from the pretzel maker. We just wanted to try it out because it was there, and it was pretty good stuff. So all in all, we had a great evening there. I definitely want to go back and try out the Orlando Eye, and I'll get over there soon and do that. And Madame Tussauds, I'm really excited about Madame Tussauds. That Vin Diesel figurine, or I say figurine, I don't know what you call them. They're life size. Wax figure. Well, I mean, you can call it whatever. Figurine's like kind of the same thing. Wax figurine.
That could work.
Was awesome. So I'm very excited. I want to go back and check out the rest of Madame Tussauds and Sea Life and all that sounds cool too. So I'll do the combo ticket and check everything out. So awesome stuff there. So yeah, definitely check all that out. iDrive 360, go down there. It's worth a look. Trust me, it's worth a look. There's some, and the other thing is too, even if you don't find anything you don't like on iDrive 360, if you go in the plaza next to iDrive 360, where King's is and all that, let's say you don't want to go to King's by some chance, you don't want to go to King's, there's some other stuff in there too. There's like an Istanbul cafe. There's a Japanese restaurant there that's got the highest rated review. It's been there for years, and I've never been there, but they have like ramen and all this other Japanese food, great Japanese food. It's not the traditional like teriyaki chicken and stuff like that, and it's got really good reviews. I'm gonna go there soon myself and check it out. But I've had friends that have been there and said it's amazing. So there's some really good food around in that whole area there, and it's in walking distance. They're both within walking distance of each other, so it's really cool stuff. So definitely check out iDrive 360. Don't let me deter you from checking out iDrive 360. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that some of the things, there's some things I like, and then there's some things I don't like. So other than that, I thought it's cool, and it'll be cool to see what comes down in the future. So we'll get more stuff in the future, and it'll be awesome to see what happens there. So with that being said, I think that's going to do it for this week's show. We want to thank our sponsors. Once again, we want to thank MapleLeafTickets.com. That's MapleLeafTickets.com. They've been selling tickets for more than 30 years. Visit them today at MapleLeafTickets.com or call at 1-800-841-2837. That's 1-800-841-2837. Call Maple Leaf Tickets today. And we want you to check out CouponOrlando.com. Yep, that's CouponOrlando.com. Check it out for all your coupon needs in Orlando. And we are updating coupons on there all the time, and we're going to do some interesting stuff coming up in the future, and there's all kinds of stuff we're working on for that, so it's just going to be really cool stuff. So CouponOrlando.com. Find all your special deals for Orlando when you're planning that vacation. Maybe you check out that new place on iDrive. You want our mini golf on iDrive you wanted to check out. We have a coupon deal on there for you for that. So check out CouponOrlando.com. We can save you some big bucks on CouponOrlando.com. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this week's show. We'll see you guys. Have a great weekend. And make sure to follow us this week on Periscope, Twitter, Instagram, all these places, Facebook. Make sure to follow us. And we'll have coverage from Disney's Hollywood Studios, We'll be at SeaWorld tomorrow night covering the start of their summer event and all kinds of stuff. So definitely check it out. And thanks for joining us. Bye, guys. Thank you guys for joining us live. I almost forgot to cut off the live feed. That would have been fun. Thank you guys for joining us live here on camera. Where is the live feed? It has disappeared from me. Oh, there it is. Thank you guys for joining us live this week, and those of you in the chat room that joined us this week live. I hope you enjoyed this week's podcast, and we'll have more. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, especially Periscope, because we're doing a lot of live stuff on there. So make sure you check us out on there, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening to us.